Dave Nilsson, one of the most accomplished Australian baseball players of all time, made a lasting impact on the sport both in Major League Baseball, MLB, and internationally. Known for his exceptional batting ability, versatility as a player, and pioneering role as one of the few Australians to succeed in the majors, Nilsson's career is celebrated for its remarkable achievements. This biography explores the journey of Dave Nilsson, highlighting his beginnings, peak career moments, significant accomplishments, and his contributions after his playing days. Early life and introduction to baseball. Dave Nilsson was born on December 14, 1968, in Melbourne, Australia, where he was raised in a family that encouraged athleticism. His father, a former athlete, played a key role in introducing him to sports, and Dave quickly developed an interest in baseball. Despite cricket being the dominant sport in Australia, Nilsson found a natural affinity for baseball, drawn to its dynamic nature and the challenge of playing in a team-oriented environment. Nilsson's early exposure to baseball came through local leagues, where his talent stood out. By the age of 12, he was already playing at a high level in youth baseball competitions in Melbourne. His skill as a catcher, combined with his natural athleticism and ability to read the game, made him a standout player. Over the next few years, Nilsson continued to develop his game, drawing attention from scouts both within Australia and abroad. At 17, Nilsson's potential was recognized by international scouts, and he made the decision to pursue a professional baseball career in the United States. He signed with the Milwaukee Brewers in 1987, which marked the beginning of his journey in professional baseball. Career peak, rise to the major leagues. Nilsson's transition to professional baseball in the United States was not without challenges. Arriving in the Brewers' minor league system in 1987, Nilsson initially faced the difficulties of adapting to the higher level of competition and the demands of American baseball. However, his determination and work ethic quickly paid off. Known for his strong bat and solid defensive skills behind the plate, Nilsson advanced rapidly through the Brewers' farm system. In 1990, Nilsson made his major league debut with the Milwaukee Brewers. At 21 years old, he became the first Australian-born player to play for the Brewers, a historic moment that would help open doors for future Australian talent in the major leagues. During his debut season, Nilsson's raw talent was evident, and he showed promise as a young catcher with impressive power at the plate. His first MLB season was a pivotal moment in his career, as he was thrust into the spotlight as one of the few Australians to make it to the majors. Nilsson's peak years came in the early to mid-1990s, as he solidified his place as a key player for the Brewers. He quickly became known for his offensive consistency and his ability to hit for both average and power. His success as a hitter was particularly remarkable for a catcher, a position that often requires defensive expertise but traditionally offers less offensive production. Nilsson stood out as one of the best hitting catchers of his era, earning recognition for his ability to drive the ball to all fields and contribute significantly to his team's offense. Main achievements and milestones. Throughout his career, Dave Nilsson achieved numerous accolades and milestones that cemented his legacy as one of Australia's greatest baseball players. First Australian All-Star, 1999. Nilsson's breakout year came in 1999, when he was selected to the MLB All-Star Game, making him the first Australian player to achieve this honor. His strong season at the plate, highlighted by his powerful bat and solid defensive play, earned him a place among the league's best. This recognition was a testament to his talent and hard work, and it helped solidify his place in MLB history. Outstanding offensive production. Over the course of his MLB career, Nilsson consistently posted strong offensive numbers. In 1996, he set career highs in both home runs, 16, and RBIs, 72, showcasing his ability to contribute in multiple areas of the game. His ability to hit for average, power, and get on base made him a valuable asset to the Brewers lineup. International success with Australia. Nilsson's contributions extended beyond Major League Baseball. He represented Australia in several international baseball tournaments, including the 2004 Summer Olympics in Athens. Although baseball was not an Olympic sport in 2004, Nilsson's participation helped raise the profile of Australian baseball on the international stage. His leadership and experience were invaluable to the Australian team as they competed against the world's best. Milwaukee Brewers star. Throughout the 1990s, Nilsson was a mainstay in the Brewers' lineup. As the team's starting catcher, he was an essential part of their offense. In addition to his individual accolades, he became known as one of the top catchers in the league, admired for his ability to handle pitchers and contribute offensively. Career-high batting average. Nilsson's 1999 season was also one of his most productive offensively, as he posted a career-high 320 batting average. This achievement was particularly impressive for a catcher, as the position typically requires a strong defensive focus. Nilsson's consistency and ability to perform under pressure were key reasons for his success during this period. The final years. Transition and retirement. After a standout career with the Milwaukee Brewers, Nilsson's playing time in Major League Baseball gradually wound down. In 2001, after a 12-year MLB career, Nilsson decided to return to Australia to play in the Australian Baseball League, ABL. His decision to play in the ABL allowed him to continue his baseball career while also contributing to the development of baseball in his home country. His return to Australia was met with excitement, as he was regarded as a pioneer of Australian baseball. Nilsson's final years in the sport were spent playing in the ABL, where he continued to showcase his skills and provide leadership to younger players. Despite not being as active in the international spotlight, Nilsson remained a key figure in Australian baseball, both as a player and as an ambassador for the sport. In 2007, after several seasons in the ABL, Nilsson announced his retirement from professional baseball. His decision to retire was a reflection of his desire to focus on life after baseball and the next chapter of his career. Although his time in the ABL was relatively short, his presence in the league helped raise the profile of baseball in Australia and served as a role model for younger players aspiring to follow in his footsteps. Legacy and impact. Dave Nilsson's legacy extends far beyond his individual achievements. As one of the few Australian players to achieve significant success in Major League Baseball, Nilsson paved the way for future generations of Australian athletes to pursue baseball at the highest level. His success story remains a powerful source of inspiration for aspiring Australian baseball players, proving that with dedication and hard work, players from the country can succeed on the international stage. Nilsson's influence on Australian baseball is also evident in his post-retirement efforts to grow the sport. He has remained involved in coaching and mentoring, helping to guide the next generation of players. His contributions to the sport are not only seen in his own achievements but also in his efforts to raise the profile of Australian baseball globally. In recognition of his impact on the sport, Nilsson has been inducted into the Australian Baseball Hall of Fame, further solidifying his status as a legend in the game. His achievements as a hitter, his leadership in international competitions, and his role as a pioneer of Australian baseball ensure that his legacy will endure for years to come. Through his remarkable career and his contributions to the game, Dave Nilsson has cemented his place as one of the most influential figures in the history of Australian baseball.